Hello Studio students. I'm going to walk you through how to sign up and set up the Photo Studio calendar through your Google Calendars. This is what we use to sign up for your time slots in the studio. This is shared by staff at McDowell Tech that use the studio as well. You must use this to sign up. Students tend to get a little bit confused. So we're currently looking at my Google Calendar. This is what it's going to look like if you're on a desktop. If you're on your phone, you have to be pretty careful to pay close attention to what you are actually adding an event to, because you can have multiple calendars. So if you see over here, I have my personal calendar checked. All of you should also have access to the All Go McDowell. So if I select that, you can see that this is showing up with all of the school events. Now, I am able to change those colors, right? So I can go in and change it to whatever I want All McDowell to be. So maybe I'll turn it green, right? Because that's like one of our school colors. This is not to be confused with which calendar you're on, because you can, once you change the color of that, all of us may have different colors on our phones. So I've seen that confuse students as well. Like how you have something color code is going to be different from somebody else. So don't get confused by the colors. Once you set them, you can memorize what color you chose for a calendar, and that can help you visually, but make sure when you're adding an event that you have the correct calendar selected. So for the Photo Studio and equipment rental, equipment sign up, you're gonna make sure that that is selected when you go to add an event. And then you can click on a particular day. And now here, when you're looking at this, you need to pay attention to which calendar you're currently set on. So it came up blue, so for me that's a red flag. That's my personal one. I need to actually drop this down and change this to Photo Studio sign up. And for me, I have it in pink, so then it turns to pink. And this is where you add your information. So a lot of students will be signed up, but they won't realize that they're actually signed up on their personal calendar that nobody can see. The Photo Studio is a shared calendar. There's different ways you can drop down that menu on your phone if you're using your phone. But just make sure that you have signed up on the Photo Studio sign up. And the one thing that I'll do right away is I'll add our class time. And so that should be the first indication for you that you might be selecting the wrong calendar, is if you don't see our class pop up. A good technique might be to turn off all of your other calendars when you're selecting Photo Studio, so you can only see the one at a time, and that might be a good visual indicator that you're on the right calendar. But I do see issues come up with this, so please just make sure that if you're unclear on this, we'll go over it in class, but this video is for you to come back to so you can remember how to do it. So the sample I'll give right now is I'll go ahead and add our class. So we meet on Wednesdays. We start on January 29th, and it's called Basic Studio Lighting. We meet from 12 to 2. So you have to add the time. Now Google has this really fun thing where they only go in 15-minute increments. So like if we met at 1:05, I wouldn't be able to put that. So sometimes you just have to roll with that. And here I'll choose repeats weekly on Wednesday. And that's it. I'm going to save that. So now when you log into the Photo Studio, when we go into February, you will see our class meeting on every Wednesday. I hope you find this helpful. See you soon. Bye.